Masai Mara. A holiday to Africa is about more than game parks. Africa's huge expanses invite you on a journey of discovery into tribal cultures and contrasting landscapes. You will come in contact with local villages where you will experience the culture firsthand through the Scenic Enrich program, exclusive to Scenic. These events and activities are designed to enhance your tour, allowing you to leave the destination rather than just travel through it. In Amboseli, learn about the traditional Maasai culture during your visit to a village. In Lake Nakuru, you will visit an orphanage established by an Australian family striving to give disadvantaged children a better life. South Africa's cultural experiences include a visit to the tribal homes of the fiercely independent Zulus. These and other unique interactions will increase your understanding and appreciation of the cultures and wildlife you encounter, providing a new perspective on Africa. During your journey, you will be surrounded by Africa's natural beauty. You will also discover cosmopolitan Cape Town, where you will take a cable car to the top of Table Mountain for outstanding views. Enjoy a day trip around the Cape Peninsula for views over the Cape of Good Hope and a close encounter with colonies of penguins. You will also enjoy a guided tour along some of the world's most spectacular drives, Chapman's Peak and the Garden and Panorama routes. When you travel with Scenic, our exclusive Scenic free choice activities allow you to choose from a range of options at no extra cost. Around Cape Town, explore the beautiful Stellenbosch wine region, famous for its Dutch architecture, or cruise to Robben Island, where Nelson Mandela was imprisoned. Our holidays feature a hand-picked collection of Scenic special stays, which are outstanding hotels and lodges, and at each one, a very special experience awaits. Lion Sands River Lodge is a perfect example of just one of the Scenic special stays included in our tours of Africa. Located in a private concession in iconic Kruger National Park, ensuring you exclusive access to this section of the park. The unrestricted game viewing throughout the reserve will create memories to last a lifetime. The Royal Livingston Hotel, with its unique Zambezi River frontage, is another example. Located just a short distance from Victoria Falls, you can relax and enjoy the unique views from your luxurious room or from the open-air observation deck. For the ultimate luxury safari experience, take to the skies with our 10-day East Africa by Air experience, where you will fly between luxury tented camps and safari lodges in East Africa. In Botswana, you can visit the water wonderland of the Okavango Delta, staying in some of the most spectacular and secluded tented camps in all of Africa. In Namibia, you discover the red sand dunes of Sosubile, the beautiful and remote coastline of Swakopmund, as well as the magnificent Etosha National Park. Connoisseur's Choice by Scenic is the ultimate small group experience of the world's most desirable destinations. Connoisseur's Choice by Scenic, Cape Town to Kenya and Jordan, introduces you to the magic of this diverse continent whilst you enjoy impeccable service, accommodation and dining in an intimate touring group. With Connoisseur's Choice, you receive everything you would expect from Scenic and more. This journey of a lifetime begins in Cape Town with a 3-night stay at the breathtaking Mount Nelson Hotel by Orient Express. A range of exclusive highlights completes this itinerary. You will be spoiled with a luxury journey on board the exquisitely restored Rovos Rail, where you will recapture the romance of a bygone era. You will enjoy an exhilarating helicopter ride as you soar over the thundering Victoria Falls for impeccable views. And in Kenya, stay in the historic Fairmont Norfolk Hotel and the Fairmont Mara Safari Club, the epitome of tented luxury. Your 10 days spent in Jordan and Dubai will fascinate you. Discover the ancient treasures of Jordan, including the rose-red city of Petra, Follow in the footsteps of Lawrence of Arabia on a Wadi Rum safari, or rejuvenate in the waters of the famous Dead Sea. After Jordan, explore the fascinating cosmopolitan city of Dubai, including the famous Burj Al Arab, or ride the Abra across the creek and wander through the world-famous gold and spice souks. Africa, in all-inclusive luxury, so wonderfully scenic. Let Scenic take you on an unforgettable luxury journey to discover the ancient treasures of Egypt, Jordan, and the Middle East. From Egypt's grand temples and pyramids to the lost city of Petra in Jordan, these countries will truly inspire you with their remarkable history and culture. With Scenic, you'll spend a full day exploring the magnificent Sphinx and Great Pyramids. The pyramids at Giza are among the best-known ancient monuments in the world. Built more than 4,500 years ago, they are the only 7 wonders of the ancient world still standing. In Luxor, you will visit the 3,000-year-old temples of Karnak and Luxor, connected by a 3,000-kilometre grand processional lined with sphinxes. This sprawling complex of temples is the result of generations of pharaohs endeavouring to outdo their predecessors and hoping to please the gods. Over the years, the temples grew more and more magnificent and are now the largest surviving religious complexes in the world. On the west bank of Luxor is the Temple of Queen Hatshepsut. Built in honour of one of the longest ruling female pharaohs of Egypt, the temple was designed to sit in a dramatic position, overshadowed by the peaks of Thebes. Discover the magnificent burial ground for the pharaohs, the Valley of the Kings. When we return to Cairo, you will see Tutankhamun's amazing treasures, which are now housed in the Egyptian Museum, including a tour of the mummy's room and Tutankhamun's treasures. At Scenic, we believe your journey to Egypt isn't complete without seeing the incredible temple of Abu Simbel. To ensure you will not miss this unbelievable structure, we've included an excursion by air to this unbelievable site. Abu Simbel consists of 2 spectacular temples. The largest is dominated by 4 enormous seated statues, each over 20 metres high. It was constructed in honour of the greatest pharaoh, Ramses II, who reigned for 67 years. The nearby smaller temple was dedicated to Ramses' favourite wife, Nefertari. Originally located miles away on the edge of the Nile in the 1960s, these temples were painstakingly taken apart and reassembled on higher ground, away from the rising waters of the Aswan Dam. An amazing feat that you'll truly appreciate once you've seen these colossal temples for yourself. Cruising the Nile is an experience you will never forget. Your floating hotel features stylish decor and superb amenities and will see you cruise between Luxor and Aswan. As we set sail, why not take in the scenery through the floor-to-ceiling panoramic windows of your main or upper deck cabin? Sailing on the Nile is more than a relaxing river cruise. It's an exciting journey into Egypt's fascinating modern and ancient past. Along the way, we'll cruise past small villages, grand monuments, and imposing temples, such as the impressive Komombo. Discover the undiscovered treasures of the Kingdom of Jordan. Stand on Mount Nebo, the final resting place of Moses, and discover Bethany, where Jesus was baptized. You'll witness ruins that are thousands of years old, including Jerash, one of the best preserved Roman cities in the world. In the mountains of Wadi Musa lies what is perhaps Jordan's greatest treasure, a city so shrouded in mystery that its very existence remained a carefully guarded Bedouin secret till the 19th century, the lost city of Petra. Walk through the dazzling Seek Canyon. The 80-metre sandstone walls then dramatically open to reveal Jordan's grandest icon, the Treasury of Petra. The treasury stands guard over the city of Petra and contains over 800 carved tombs, reliefs and Bedouin caves. As many as 30,000 people once lived here. Today, Petra is honoured as one of the protected UNESCO World Heritage Sites. No journey to Jordan would be complete without a visit to the lowest point on the earth, the Dead Sea. Spend a full day floating effortlessly in the naturally buoyant salt water. Take the opportunity to end your holiday with a 3-night sojourn in Dubai, the pearl of the Middle East. Enjoy a 4-wheel drive adventure of the desert sand dunes, followed by a barbecue dinner and authentic belly dancing entertainment. When travelling with Scenic, you will be treated to a host of magnificent hotels. Stay at the Jordan Valley Marriott Dead Sea Resort or Four Seasons Amman. Many of these hotels are exclusive to Scenic. We will take you on the ultimate touring experience and a journey beyond your every expectation. Egypt and the Middle East in all-inclusive luxury, so wonderfully scenic. Let Scenic take you on an unforgettable journey through Canada and Alaska, truly the world's largest luxury playground. From Canada's majestic Rocky Mountains and aqua-jeweled lakes to Alaska's spectacular Inside Passage and glacial fjords, there are many surprises to be discovered. As the #1 Australian tour operator to Canada and Alaska, we've spent many years perfecting every part of our itineraries and service, ensuring you enjoy the ultimate touring experience and a journey beyond your every expectation. So sit back, relax, and let us show you Canada and Alaska the Scenic way. Let's begin in the provincial capital of Victoria on Vancouver Island, where we'll show you the sights of this delightful city with its distinctive old world charm. Visit the famous 110-year-old Butch Art Gardens and be totally inspired by the 55 acres of wonderful floral displays. In the afternoon, enjoy the freedom of your Scenic Re-Choice included activities. Choose from a fishing expedition to catch a famous British Columbian salmon, a float plane trip for a unique aerial view of the city, a horse-drawn carriage ride around the quaint streets of Victoria, an elegant afternoon tea at the Fairmont Empress, or perhaps you prefer an unforgettable whale-watching adventure by cruise boat or a high-speed Zodiac. And for the young at heart, a zip-line adventure over Sook Hills. Whether you prefer to relax or choose something more active, the choice is yours. At the end of the day, you will retire to the majestic Fairmont Empress, rising regally on the banks of Victoria's inner harbour. Whilst others come to visit and photograph this famous hotel, only when you travel with Scenic will you be able to spend 2 exclusive nights within this jewel of the Pacific. This hotel has enchanted both royalty and guests to Victoria since its opening in 1908. Today, the Fairmont Empress retains all of its charm and grandeur with antique furniture and opulent decor. We travel by ferry to the mainland and drive north to the famous alpine village of Whistler. For those who'd like to arrive earlier in Whistler, Scenic offer a 1-hour float plane flight from Victoria to Green Lake in Whistler. Leave the group behind and soar over the many scattered islands through the Georgia Strait to the pristine Alpine Mountains. Exclusive to Scenic, guests stay at the superb Fairmont Chateau Whistler. Located at the foot of Blacko Mountain, this hotel features all the amenities of a superb mountain retreat. Whistler is famous for its black bears, which can often be seen from the Fairmont Golf Course, and Scenic has organised an exclusive and fascinating presentation by local bear expert Michael Allen. Explore the delights of Whistler with included free choice activities. For the more active traveller, soar above Whistler on an awe-inspiring heli sightseeing tour or enjoy a thrilling jet boat river cruise. For the more active, zip line through the beautiful scenery of Cougar Mountain and Whistler Valley or conquer Whistler by foot on a mountain sightseeing adventure. For a more relaxed introduction to Whistler's delights, take in spectacular views during a ride on the peak-to-peak gondola. Be fascinated by a traditional dog sled camp or take a 4-wheel drive tour of the mountains. We continue to British Columbia's interior, retiring for the evening at the Grand Hotel in the Alpine village of Sun Peaks. Exclusive this evening, enjoy dinner and a fascinating presentation for a historic look into the fur trading industry and life as a voyager. A group of elk are likely to be our welcoming party as we arrive the following day at the magnificent Fairmont Jasper Park Lodge, situated on Lake Beveau and surrounded by views of snow-capped mountains. Enjoy a 2-night stay as you explore the delights of Jasper, including your pick of free choice activities, including a cruise to picturesque Spirit Island on Malign Lake, a Harley-Davidson motorcycle ride around the national park, canoeing on Pyramid Lake, rafting on the Athabasca River, riding the famous Sky Tram, or experience the Locals' Choice Hike, a personalised light hiking trail chosen by your tour guide. The Rocky Mountain scenery is nothing short of spectacular as we meander along the famous Icefields Parkway, recognised as one of the world's most spectacular drives. En route, visit Athabasca Glacier and board an Ice Explorer for an amazing journey over a 1,000-year-old glacier in the Columbia Icefields before stepping out into the air on the brand new Glacier Skywalk. Continuing through the Rockies, the tour heads towards the famous Fairmont Chateau Lake Louise. Enjoy a relaxed morning to take a canoe out on the lake or simply stroll around the lake's edge. Scenic include a special lake view room for spectacular views of this iridescent turquoise lake with impressive Victoria Glacier as its backdrop. In this spectacular setting, you will also be given the opportunity to meet one of the iconic